What is going on, guys? It's your boy Ellis here, and I don't even know what I'm going to title this video yet, but I almost had another accident like that, like literally this close away from writing my car off. Oh yeah, so I'll explain what happened. Around 10 to 8 in the morning on Thursday morning, it was icy, right? I was not driving fast whatsoever, like literally I was not driving fast. I mean deadly serious, I wasn't driving fast. And normally when I'm going down this certain road, sometimes depends on the morning, because of the morning rush there's loads of traffic. So normally avoid the traffic, turn the opposite way, and then turn back around in the main road, not in the main road, but it's like a side road going onto a main road, and the main road doesn't really stop to let people go past. So I normally, to make people go past and turn right, so I'd normally go down, turn left, then make a U-turn and come back to avoid all the traffic. That hopefully sums it up. Anyways, I'm doing that now. There's loads of traffic on the right, past them all, and there's a slight downhill. So anyways, I'm going down, and probably not even 30 miles an hour, probably around 20-15 miles an hour, because obviously there's loads of traffic and it's a cold morning. So I was blatantly aware of that. And as I approached to go down the hill, as that steep part came in off the hill, I saw a bit of like slush, like snowy kind of slush. It wasn't noticeable like ice, so I think it was probably black ice or something like that. And as I saw it, I was like, let me put my foot on the brake. I put my foot on the brake before I even approached it, and then the brake completely locked up. It completely locked up. I was panicking because the car was just going straight, and I was trying to turn left. There was a massive black bus right in front of me. On the main road itself as well, there was like a queue of traffic. And then on the main road itself, there was like a queue of traffic, and then on that side road going down, there was a queue of traffic. Obviously I was trying to avoid the traffic, as I said, and I was going literally straight towards the traffic that was on the main road. And there was like a massive bus, like a big, obviously you know what buses, how big buses are. There was a big black bus, and the car would not stay. Like it was going dead on straight. My foot was down on the brake, and I was like, damn. So many things went through my mind at that one point. I was like, damn, another accident. My insurance is gonna go up. I knew nothing was gonna happen to us, because it wasn't a fast speed. It was just gonna be like into the bus, a bit of shaking up, and that's it. But I was like, damn, my car's gonna be written off. And I was like thinking, is the wheel gonna come in where I can't drive, or is it just gonna be like the front fender that's a bit dented? It's a bus, so you know buses are solid. So I was like, yep, it's a write off. And I was just like, yep, it's a write off. And at the same time I was trying, so because I was turning left, the bus was more to the left than it was like to the right kind of thing. I was turning left, and I realized I weren't gonna make the corner. So then I was like, damn, I'm gonna go straight into the side of the bus. So I then had to turn to the right, and I was like, damn, this is so like, oh. In the moment it was like, damn, am I gonna make this? Am I gonna make it? And I'm telling you that the distance from missing the bus and hitting, I don't know if I hit the curb. I think I either hit the curb and stopped, or when I went into the road I gained traction and then I stopped. But the distance between the bus and my car was like that much. And obviously I was going in towards the bus, and at the last minute the car swerved that way, because I was like, oh, I gotta get it over, and it swerved that way, and I missed it. And I was in between. Okay, you know how the road is straight like this? Imagine a car driving right in between you. Like imagine a car pulling out and just driving right in between you. Like you can just see, okay, I'm looking this way at the bus, and then there's another car here, and I was right in between. Oh, I don't want to give myself too much credit saying that obviously I had literally no control, but I managed to get into the gap. That was like the aim. I like the first thing was the moment I saw that I wasn't gonna stop, the thought went in my head, I need to get in that gap, but I was still trying to go left, and I was like, damn, I'm not gonna make that left turn, so I have to get that gap. And then I just went for the gap. So the fact that I managed to get the gap, obviously I wasn't too like, oh my god, I'm so sick. I was panicking because I was like, my car's gonna be a write-off. And I don't know how I made it, but we did. And my girlfriend was like, oh my god, it's always on my side. Because the first major accident we had was my mom We got literally sideswiped from the left, going for a traffic light. A car just came bang into the side of us, just spun around a few times. That was the first major accident we have, and she was on the left, and he hit the back door where she was at, and she was like, she got shaken up a bit more. And then the second incident I had was when the guy pulled out. That was on her side, and then it was a massive bus just staring her in the face. You can imagine how scary that was. And I was like, oh my god, how did I catch that? It was a scary moment. It was really scary. But I'm just saying, yo, if you're driving, be super careful. Be super careful, because obviously I'm not reckless to the point where I'm driving crazy on wet roads and ice. So I wasn't even going fast. It was just like super late judgment, no judgment whatsoever. Like, for some reason I just did not expect it. So just be super careful if you're driving. I'm gonna go down to the crash site and then re-explain everything that I just explained anyways, and you see what I'm talking about. I'm saying a crash site like it was major, not a crash site, but where the incident happened. I know that's not a VXR, but it's black on black. What do you think of it? Might be going black and black very soon, actually. That's the stoplight. From right there, this is the lane that I was in, coming down that way. There's two lanes there. There's one like kind of over there, and everyone was on that side. From literally from all the way up there, everyone was on that side of the traffic, on that side, and I was coming down along this side here, where my car is now. I was going along on this side, and there's traffic over on that side. Anyways, going down, there's loads of traffic over there, and I'm literally in this lane here. I think at this point where my car is now, that's when I started to brake, and the ice was probably around where this bus stop sign is. And anyways, I was going down. Obviously there's cars on that side, so I couldn't go over there. Sorry. And I'm going down straight. I tried to turn left. I'd normally go right, but I normally turn left down there and then turn around and come back. But going down the straight road, I couldn't turn left, and I ended up right straight over there. I think that's the curb that literally stopped me from going into the wall. But straight off there, right over into there. Scary as hell. I'm gonna wrap this video up now. I just want to say, if you guys are driving, be extremely cautious and be extremely careful, because the last thing you want is to write your car off and put yourself at risk or anyone else at risk. I've learned my lesson to be extremely cautious, and I'm driving like a grandma until midsummer when the weather's like 22 degrees. But on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.